Hello, YouTube. It's been a hot minute since I've made a highlights reel like this, and the reason for that is because I haven't made any significant runs since the last one. I'm just kidding, of course I have. I have definitely improved as a player since then. As a matter of fact, it was 8 months ago that I posted that highlights reel, and since then I've gotten ranked twice. As a matter of fact, the event Bears 369, that PR season, I managed to pop onto the PR at 13th place. And then the season after that, I hit a huge slump, even though I started the season kind of on fire. So I got unranked for a period, and then I just got back on the PR, got 12th. And to be honest, it was whatever. Now, in all of those time periods, I've actually made a couple significant runs. I've done a lot. I've gotten a lot of solid wins, a lot of solid head-to-heads, placements, all that good stuff. But the truth is that a lot of those runs had a couple things about them that just made them I couldn't make a highlights reel out of these. A lot of them didn't have all my matches streamed. I've had a couple good runs where I just had one or two sets streamed, and the only ones that were streamed were the ones I lost. Those suck. Some of the other ones I've done, I simply didn't really play flashy or in an interesting way, so there wasn't really much to show off. And then, a lot of the other times I just didn't really do good enough to warrant a highlights reel. However, there were two very significant events that I attended where I definitely could have made a highlights reel, and those were More Than Friendly's 136 and Recharged 149. And the reason being is because I won those two events over legitimate players. The first one, More Than Friendly's 136, it's a local that's hosted up in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and I attended right out of being ranked. I believe it was my first event as a ranked player, and I won the whole thing. I will say it was kind of a cheese run because I only had to play someone who was ranked one spot above me on the PR, someone who I had a winning record on, I believe, at that point, and then someone else who, well, let's not worry about it. And then the Recharged was alright. I didn't do anything meaningful besides double eliminate quite possibly my biggest bracket demon in Bonk. Bonk is a player that I've struggled to win against for the longest time, and the reason being is because, well, I just didn't know how to beat him. He plays in a very specific way, and I believe the matchup to be very bad for my character. For those that don't know, Bonk is a Meta Knight player, and I believe that Meta Knight is one of Falco's hardest matchups. It might be even, but it's definitely hard. However, as of recent, I've been feeling a lot more confident against him and the matchup, so I need to test this theory, but that's not something to worry about. All you need to know is that I won an event over my biggest bracket demon, and it was huge. And both of these events I could have made highlights reel for, but I was just too lazy. Now, this event, this was huge for me, mostly because it gave me a lot of confidence. It validated a lot of the things I've been working on, and it proved that I'm actually really, really good. And just so long as I focus, just so long as I have my head in the game, and just so long as I want it, I can do a lot of good things. There's something else significant about this event, and the thing is that, well, spoiler alert, I won over multiple currently ranked PR players, or at the very least, a number of PR level players. There's one exception who made top 4, but it's just because he went to college. Anyway, I won an event over multiple PR level players, and I also beat Beast, who is another player that I have a very negative set record against. At that point, I'm pretty sure I just straight up only had 2 set wins on him out of 25, which is horrible. And I said that Bonk was my biggest bracket demon. Beast is probably the second other, just because I've historically struggled against him for so long. So I went into this event and I double eliminated him, and that was also huge for me. And like I said earlier, there were a lot of mental things that I went into the event with, and I managed to, carry on with them successfully. I won the event, and I did a lot of things that I had been working on. I was proud. I made a lot of progress and it showed. That's about all I really have to say about it. So, yeah, why don't we just get into what I did. Enjoy the video.